Yo, word up everybody, how we doing? I hope you're all slaying the day away. I hope you are all ready to go, and welcome to Launch Party. This is the show where we bring you deals from recent launches, things which you might have missed, things which you might have seen and then gone, oh, shall I, shan't I? And then you didn't, then we bring it back again and you go, oh yeah, go on then. Go on, I will this time. I should have done it the first time, really. So we're bringing back loads of your favourite launches from recent times. You know it's going to be a big show as well when you have not one but two social superstars on the socials tonight. We've got Joyous Jan and Radical Rachel. You also know it's going to be a big show when we're still bringing you a free gift when you spend 10, which is your Colour Your World die set. That's from the that's the Floral Rainbows from the Colour Your World collection. Spend 10, get that. Double points on everything as well. And if you spend 50, you're still going to get your free shipping in the US. It must be 50 in one cart, one basket, and you fill it with all the other bits and pieces to get your free shipping. It's not like last week or the week before where we said, oh, spend 50 and you're tagged for the rest of the day. Check out 10 carts and you get free shipping. It's not that. It's a 50 spend. Whatever's in your cart at that point, you'll get the free shipping on. If you then come back later on and spend 10, you won't get free shipping on that. You need to reach the 50 threshold again. So that's super exciting. The other thing to say, have you heard the news? Now, I like to be the bearer of good news. And I don't know if you're like on the socials a lot like me. I'm always on my phone, so I've always got my finger on the pulse, you know. All right, in my ear, and I'm laughing. I always know what's going down, you know, on the book of faces, on the grams, and on the toctic. I always know what's happening. So I saw this post whilst we were in between shows, right? And something funny. Well, it's not funny, but it's brilliant for you. So if you remember last week, Leanne celebrated her birthday, didn't she? Do you remember that show we did? And then for the whole day, we had a code, and it was a multi-use code, and there was no exclusions, and you had a brilliant time because you were like, oh, I use this code, get 10% off, fantastic, on anything I fancy getting 10% off on, you know, like the new launches, machine, the lock, there's no exclusions. Well, funny story goes, it's still on. I saw a post from Leanne on Facebook. Her code, Leanne10, Leann 10, is still on. And it is on for this show tonight. Yes! It's multi-use, it's no exclusions, it's fill your bloomin' boots and use that code. Even if you used it before, when we did it last week, you can use it again, as far as I'm aware. And you can use it on anything. So don't thank me. Thank the team in there for making a big mistake. They'll probably get in trouble tomorrow, but you know what? I'm on your side here. So use that code Leann10, Leann10, and get an extra 10% off your basket, off your cart. You're welcome, everybody. It's amazing, isn't it? Right? Even more reasons to shop with us tonight. Also, even more reasons to shop with us. That we have got one of our very best in the business. Going to be demonstrating and inspiring you over the course of this evening. Loads of great goodies for you as well. If you've missed any of the launches recently, you're in for a treat tonight. And I'm super excited to say that she's here, the other side of the studio, just limbering up, doing her final stretches before the show. There she is. It is the one and only Debbie Fisher. Who do you remind me of there? What's the name of that lady who used to do the fitness on ITV in the morning? Do you remember? On TVAM?
The Green Goddess. Wasn't it? Wasn't that her name? She was all dressed in a green, like top to toe. Wasn't she called the Green Goddess?
That was it, yeah. Yes. That's
or
you,
Lizzie. There was
Busy Lizzie.
Lizzie, yes.
With the curly hair. Yes, Lizzie. Yeah. Anyway, you all right?
I'm good, yes.
Yeah.
In fact, we're full of beans considering it's the last show of the day. But yes, it's all about hugging today. So make sure that if you've got anybody close to you, give them a big hug. National Hug Day today.
Yeah.
So we thought we'd celebrate with lots of love tonight. So it's all about Valentine's. It's all about creating that real sort of just love is in the air. And I love the fact that we have all these collections this year. So if you've not got your Valentine's in yet, or there's just a really special wedding card that you want to make or anniversary card, this is the collection for you, because all the collections that we're going to show you tonight are beautiful, Ben. The papers are amazing. I think some of the best we've done.
I agree.
They're absolutely amazing, but I know Ben will take you through all of those. So it's going to be a good one.
And how exciting the fact that we've made a mistake and that code's still on.
I know, that's amazing. Yeah, and that is genuine. You know, where sometimes you're like, oh, but that is, yeah, just get it in case it does get. It's not likely to get changed tonight because they've all gone home.
Yeah. There's only us left in the building.
Yeah, only us.
The hard-working team, yeah?
Little old us.
Little old us. Here till the bitter end every night, yeah?
With our cheesy socks.
With our cheesy socks and our, what else was it today? And our big hugs to you. We're here.
And we're worshipping our lovely squirrels.
We are. We're appreciating all those squirrels today.
How do you appreciate a squirrel?
Give it my nuts.
Nice.
Well, that's what you do, isn't it? Put nuts out for them. Well, I would be, wouldn't I? If they were, I would. If they were mine, I'd be. You know what I mean. We hang them up as well. Do they eat those fat balls as well, squirrels, or are they just for birds? Genuine question. I don't know why everyone's laughing.
I don't know. They pinch the bird stuff. I know we used to have a bird table out in our garden. The squirrel used to always go on and pinch all the birds. They pinch the nuts off the top of the bird's feeder. Yeah, they can be squirreling away anywhere.
Just be nice to squirrels. I feel like I feel like we should put like more. We need a bird table in my garden, or like I need to drill more like things to the fence where we can hang like. You know, the little.
So I'm going to be honest with you. We used to do exactly the same, and the bird poo was ridiculous. So we started.
Bird poo?
Yes.
Oh.
So because you get messy gardens if you feed the birds. So we started just hanging. So I still feed the birds, but I hang them in the trees outside, not in my garden.
Do you get a lot of visitors?
Not now.
No.
We used to. Yeah, used to, but not now. No. They probably maybe do. We've got big trees. We've got a big tree in our garden. So
Have you?
there's probably birds in there. But it's a very leafy tree. I don't know what tree it is.
I know we've done this chat before, but like, let us know what sort of visitors you get in your garden. I don't think we get much in ours. We get the occasional bird. We're back along. You know, remember when I had the saga with my garden and it was like really, really swampy? No word of a lie. We had like frogs in our garden because they came along because they thought it was like a pond.
We get munkjacks round our way.
What?
Munkjacks.
Munkjacks?
Yeah.
Is that like a...
So apparently, we've had this conversation a long time ago, because you said, I don't know what they are, and then you said that you went up and looked at them, but they are deers, but they're like native around Norfolk, so you were saying you don't get them anywhere else. We get lots of munkjack.
Munkjack. Oh, muntjack.
Munt.
Muntjack. Oh, and they're funny looking.
Yeah, they're funny looking, yeah.
They're really weird. They were like funny
I
little...
took Doug for a walk last week and two literally crossed our path, and Doug took no notice of them whatsoever. Doug's my daughter's dog.
Ah. Well, there you go. I mean, who knew?
Not a squirrel.
Anyway, let's say hello. How we've got 8 minutes into the show and we've got onto that topic of conversation, all about appreciating squirrels. So Jan and Rachel on the socials. Amelie's in. Hello. Hello also to Rebecca Dancer, who says, hello, Ben and Debbie. Hello. Hello to Sarah, who says, hello again, everyone. I'm wide awake now. Hello. Julie Palmer says, good evening. Hello. Jade Adams says, good morning, everyone, from a very cold Las Vegas. We rarely see 32 degrees. Latkieta says, hello. Hello. Hello to our shirt Schwartz who says aloha, that's Susan, hello. Melanie Bronov says good morning. And Pat says, hi again everyone from New Jersey. I made it back from my appointment just in time. Now looking forward to just sitting back, having a couple of hot coffees and relaxing and watching the show. Mary Shaw joins us saying hello again. Hope you're all having a terrific Tuesday. We are. Hope you're well. Tracy says good evening one and all. Sorry family. Another late tea tonight, CC. Carol Garwood Beard is in. Hi to Stephen Nicole. Says hi Ben and Giggles. And Michael says, hi Ben, just back from a nature reserve. I'll send pics to the studio. Thank you.
Nice.
Stephanie Theodos is in. I plan to stay in bed tomorrow, longer than today, cuddled up, nice and warm. And our Rachel says, we occasionally get hedgehogs, other people's cats that my cat sees off rather viciously, nothing else.
Yeah, a lot of people get cats, don't they? I can't remember the last time I see a cat in my garden. I don't see many around anymore.
No. We get a crazy collie in my garden.
Molly Collie.
Molly Collie. Right, let's do this deal then. Don't forget, we are giving you, if you use that code, Leanne10, that extra 10% off. Use it tonight on anything that you buy. It is multi-use, no exclusions for this show. So please shop and shop again. These scratch reveals I absolutely love. I think they're brilliant. I love the original ones that we did. I love cards that do stuff. I suppose I'm a bit of a kid at heart in that regard. You know, when you've got like things that move or things that you can pull or things that you can spin, I absolutely love. And I think, you know, recipients who are young at heart will love these too. But what's so great about this is that you've got all of the 113 components in there. And you get all of the scratch reveal stickers as well. So there's 9 sticker sheets included. You get 3 silver, 3 gold and 3 rose gold. And what's really cool about this again is if you've got the previous scratch reveal stamps, then of course you've got hearts, which is great for Valentine's, but then you've got circles and rectangles in there as well, so you can use those for sort of other occasions. So those are all included, so it's 81 of those stickers in total, and then you're going to get all of your stamps here as well. And this is really cool because again you can kind of build up your own messages here. So, you know, it could be a case of, I like the idea, we chatted about this before, so date night you could put on a project and then you could stamp out loads of the different ideas there. So board game, go to the beach, go for an ice cream, go out dancing, go bowling, whatever it might be, you put a selection on there, give it to the recipient, they get to scratch one, and then whatever one they scratch off is what you're going to do for your date night. I think that's a really fun and really cool idea. And of course, you know, we offer you like movie nights, picnics, you know, go for ice cream, go bowling. You can add others underneath those stickers. You can write your own in, but we give you plenty to be playing with here. And I just think it's a really, really fun way to create your cards this Valentine's. And of course, you're going to get your paper pad included in there as well. That is your Happy Valentine's pad. 36 sheets you're going to be getting in here. And again, what is lovely is that you've got, you know, very Valentine sort of skewed designs in here, but you've also just got some really lovely pattern papers, which I think you can work into your projects outside of that Valentine's time as well. So jump in and grab. You get all of that, which I think is incredible, for just £16 or $21.60. But of course, tonight you can use that code Leanne10. If you're platinum, get another £1.60 off that price, or $2.16, so don't pay that price. Use that code on whatever you check out tonight to get that extra 10% off. This is just a lot of fun, Debbie, isn't it, this kit?
So much fun. I absolutely love them. And remember, you don't have to just put the Valentine's messages over there. These could be used all year round. You could use them on your Christmas cards. You could use them on a surprise present that you want to surprise someone with. And you can write yourself underneath. You could put a picture maybe underneath. You could do a new baby, couldn't you, and scratch that off. But But I love the fact that everything is done on that Valentine's theme, which is great. So let's look at some of the samples. I think this one's a great one. Nicola Armstrong's made this. It's absolutely beautiful. So it's actually got the shaker, not the shaker, the slider cards. So sliding along, date night, and then it says a scratch to reveal the date. So you literally scratch that off and then a date is underneath. And I've got a few here of the samples that have been done for the what we sort of class as the marketing suite, and it shows you what they are. So we've got the card here, you put on the front what you want and then you scratch it to reveal. Now the secret of these is when you stamp, you then place the sticker over the top, and the sticker has a plastic seal, so you can't rub anything away underneath, which is why they're absolutely perfect for photographs, or if you're handwriting something, you're not going to scratch anything off because it's got that sort of shiny surface
coating,
over the top to protect it. We've got another one here, so you can see this one. So you've got, again, a date night, scratch and reveal the date.
Scratch it.
Yeah, but this one's already scratched. Look,
scratch
so you've got
it,
movie night, play a board game, eat in. I mean, I could do all of them, couldn't I?
But that's what I mean. You could give that to someone and say you get to scratch one.
Yes.
And then whatever it is you do.
Yeah, but I'd want them all night. Like you could eat in, then play a board game, and then watch a movie.
Oh, yeah, I suppose you could do, couldn't you? That's what, yeah, you could. Look at you wanting it all. You get offered one and then you want all three.
All in one go, yes. I am going to do a demo later which will show you how you can do that. So you can pick a date and then decide what that date is for that weekend or that night or whatever you want to do there. So we've also got these, which I think is brilliant. So this is like what you're saying, Ben. So you would literally have your date night. Look at this for a gift. And then literally you've got all these different cards. So you can just pick whichever one you want, and then you've got all these different this one's been scratched so you can see. So that one is play a board game.
I was saying this is quite an on-trend thing because obviously I've got my finger on the pulse. They do these kind of things on like the TikTok and the Grams and stuff where they have like cards that you give to your partner, like exactly like this, and you can scratch off like one a week or one every month to choose what you're going to do.
That's cool. Yeah, so I love all that. Look at that. Look, go bowling. So cool. I absolutely love that. And then you're getting all the different sentiments to go with them. I love making gifts, so like this sort of thing. So making a little gift box. This is super cute, this is. Who's done this? This is Leslie Pyle. And literally, look at this, Ben. Ta-da!
Oh, that's brilliant.
How cool is that?
Is that from the template library?
I would have thought so, but I don't know. I really don't know.
I do love that design. It's very clever.
I've made boxes like this before, but never with this little hinged lid on there. I think that's really cute. Love that. Absolutely amazing. So that's that one. Let's pop that to the side. There's so many, honestly. So you got boyfriend.
Hey, boyfriend.
And actually, who's done this one? Leslie again. I didn't know you could stamp on top of these. So look at that. You can literally stamp scratch here on top.
Scratch it.
Shall I scratch it? Shall I?
I saw scratch on walls.
Shall I scratch it? Oh, let's scratch it. Let's turn it over so you can see. Let's have a scratch. Oh, what is it going to say? Oh.
It says Valentine.
Do you think it says Valentine?
Happy Valentine. Will you be my Valentine?
Oh, I think it might do. Be my Valentine.
Be my little Valentine.
There isn't a song for Valentine's, is there?
There is.
Is there?
Okay. There's I'm sure there is.
I made a real mess of the desk.
What?
Made a real mess of the desk. Well, there we go. I won't scratch anymore. There's loads in here, honestly. So many samples, so they're absolutely amazing. Shall we show how they work and let's get on with the demo? So the other thing we've got, did you show the paper pad? Did the paper pad come with this? Yeah, you did. So I've took some elements of the paper pad, which I absolutely love, and I've just teamed it with some red cardstock that I've got just from linen cardstock. And I've also got one of our envelopes as well, because we do the cream 6x6 envelopes. So I thought they would all match really well. So I thought we'd just make a nice simple card to start with, just by mat and layering, and then we're just going to bring in some die cuts that we can then stamp onto. So we're just going to use our tape pen. Oh, there we go. Just to put around and stick this to the front. So making sure I keep my card the right way. The colours on these paper pad is beautiful. I think it's so lovely.
Is that card there though?
That's card. That's just linen cardstock.
Oh, right.
Don't know what that one's out of.
Is
it's
it
not
from-
the one. No, it's
No,
not.
it's
And
not
that
from
one's
that.
really lovely.
Yeah.
Yeah, because that's pearlised. This is just some linen cardstock. And I thought because the reds on here are a little bit muted, it would just match better with the linen cardstock. But there is lots of card packs on the website, so or on the show, should I say?
Yeah.
But I do love the reds and creams. We tend to sort of go with red and whites and blacks, don't we, for Valentine? And I thought this worked really well. And then I've just got another strip just to add a little bit more interest. Now, what you could have done, just to be a bit more frugal, is actually cut this bit out of this piece, and then you could have just put that on top, and it would have hid that completely. So rather than use another page, but as it happened, I had some off-cut from another page, so I thought I'd just use it on the top there. So what I am going to do is we're going to stick these two together, but I'm then going to put some foam tape underneath, just to elevate that a little bit more. And then...
whilst you're sticking, we can say hi to Shadiah, who's used the code, and it's worked. You seem surprised when you message that in. But no, I'm not joking you. I know I do muck around a lot, but it definitely is a thing, and it is working. Interactive cards are my family's favourite, says Mary Pat 1000. And on the subject of garden visitors, Kim says we get a lot of visitors: foxes, squirrels, snakes, raccoons, and tons of birds. Our yard backs up to a woodland. And Stephanie says we had deer yesterday. Last night they were in front eating the holly bush, according to Ring Doorbell. I slept through it, but their hoof prints are frozen in the snow.
Oh, that's nice. I wouldn't like snakes.
No,
I don't like, they're the only thing I really don't like. I'm not a lover of snakes at all.
Or big spiders, I don't like.
Yeah, I don't even mind big spiders. They just look like little fairy animals, don't they? But snakes, there's something about snakes.
No.
No. We know that because Jimmy met his end.
Jimmy. How many years ago was that?
Oh, that must have been a long time
Jimmy
ago.
the Talent House Spider.
I know.
He got squashed by me. He came to attack me. Let's get that straight. Laurie's joined us. Hi, Laurie. Denise says we get lots of both fallow and muntjac here in Suffolk. And Laurie says I spotted a big coyote walking in my daughter's neighbourhood. It's scary. That is scary.
Coyote. Ooh.
Yeah.
Is a coyote like a...
It's like a big wolf thing, isn't it?
so I'm thinking more like a hyena. Does it look a little bit like a hyena?
I think I'll have to look. I think it looks more wolf-like, doesn't it? A coyote.
Okay.
I only know because remember the Coyote and Roadrunner cartoons? Meep meep. Do you remember those cartoons from back in the day?
Yes, coyote.
Oh no, it's more wolfy. Wolf/fox looking, I would say. Deb, right there.
Oh.
That's a coyote.
Oh, that's really cute.
Wouldn't want to get too close though.
No, probably not as cute as it looks. So what I've done here is I've cut out a circle from my nesting dies. All you want to make sure, now all these stamps have been made specifically that they will fit over all the stamps that you've got. So what I would say is when you're cutting out a nesting die, just make sure that the shape is the right shape for what you want it to be. So I know that my circle one will go over the top of that. So let's stamp that one out. Now I'm using my new stamping platform because it's just amazing. You can use whichever stamping platform you got, but if you haven't got one, then do head to the website because you can get your 10% off it with that Leanne 10 code, which is incredible.
Watching whilst getting ready for work, says Clarice. Hi, Clarice. Hi, Patricia Day. I think those scratch ideas would make a great advent calendar. I love that idea.
Yeah, that is a really good idea, yes. Oh, I love advent calendar. That's a brilliant idea.
Yeah.
Isn't it funny that we only think of, because it's advent, we only think of it for Christmas?
Well, yeah.
But actually, yeah, I love that idea.
Mary Pat's got 4 packages being delivered today. I'm super excited. I know my hubby will feel differently, you say. And Lisa P loves your top tip. Says, top tip, I love that idea to cut out the strip that's hidden. Sharon says, my Valentine's Day CC stuff arrives today. No spiders or snakes for me, thanks, says Sarah.
Yes.
Carol says, I don't do snakes at all. Animals have to have feet, and snakes do not.
Yeah, I can't do snake. I don't like snakes at all. Yeah, they're not for me, snakes, not at all. Although I do like watching. Have you ever watched the snake man that goes and him and his girlfriend go and find snakes out in the outback?
What, is it on TV?
Yeah, they're English, and they literally go and find these snakes and
Is that what he's called, the Snake Man?
No, I don't know. I can't remember what it's called. I honestly can't remember what it is. But it's very good. They are really good. She's good as well. I mean, she's so fierce. So we're literally going to just place that over the top there, making sure we've got that all covered. And then what I do, once it's laid down, rather than burnish that down, just turn it over, take your scoring tool, and you're just going to go over the top. And that way, that'll be completely stuck now. Snake City. I'm not sure if it's called Snake City. Someone will know what it's called because it's really good. And he looks like he's been eaten by a snake. Because he's got a tattoo and it's the mouth of the snake.
Round his neck?
All round, yeah, it goes down, so he looks like he's in the mouth of a snake.
Okay.
Yes.
Right.
But I quite like making that. He's always going on about the black mamba. Apparently the black mamba's a really dangerous snake. So, yeah. But that's very good to watch.
My Daisy's got a real aversion to snakes, so much so if one just pops up on TV, she has to leave the room.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, really.
That's who was like
them.
that. Indiana Jones.
Oh, Indiana Jones.
Indiana Jones, yes. He never liked them, did he? Right, now I've already stamped some of the other sentiments that we've got on here. So I've done a scratch here. So we're going to place that up there. And then also we've got this. So I'm going to stamp this and just show you how brilliant this little arrow is. And we're going to just place these onto our make as well. So just pop those on. Now, I'm not going to, you could, if you wanted to, put some stickers over the top, but I just want that main sticker, which says, "Love me forever." And then I've also stamped out a "Will you." So this one's a little bit cheeky because you would maybe expect, so we're going to put our "Will you," and then it says, "Happy Valentine's Day, will you," scratch here. But it could be, someone might think you're going to say, "Will you marry me?"
Oh, yeah.
And it won't, it'll just say, "Will you love me forever?"
Or what you could do for a real lol is you could write your own message under there and just put "will you," and then underneath it could be "put the bins out." Couldn't it?
That's very good.
That would be
I love that.
lol. Or you could put, "Will you make my dinner?"
Yeah.
"Will you lend me 20 quid?"
Yes,
"Will
I like that
you
one.
do the washing up?" Nicola says. There you go.
Absolutely.
Because there's nothing to stop you, as we say, writing your own little messages. As long as you measure it to fit the actual sticker, you can write whatever you want.
Yeah, I love that. And that's the good thing, is that you can write whatever you want in there. So
Rachel says, "Will you wash my socks?" On National Cheesy Sock Day.
I've only got the big scissors in the studio, so I'm just going to cut it out with the big scissors. It's fine. So we're literally going to come in, just follow that black line. I'm being really careful because I want to keep the black line in. And then we can trim that off.
If you are ordering this again, don't forget, I'll keep mentioning it. Leanne's code is still live. I'm going to keep chatting to you about that. Leanne 10. You can use it even if you've already used it. You can use it again. It is multi-use, no exclusion. So at no point should any of you be paying the price on the screen tonight. You should use that code, whatever the size of your basket. Use that code. Is live during this show. Tell everybody, if you know someone who was going to shop but needed that extra discount, just give them a little nudge.
That's
and
really
tell them
good,
we've made a
isn't
little boo-boo.
Oh, have we got any Gemini 2s up?
Oh, I don't know.
Get
Yeah, but that would be
10%
decent
off
if we
that.
did, wouldn't it?
10% off of that. That's amazing. Right, there we go. Look at that. So we've cut our little arrow out. We've got our scratch here. So we're just going to construct our card. So we're going to place that one on the top there. So I'm just going to put it on the end. Well, I have been using it a lot, Jamie, so you could be right. I think it is running out. So
Well, Jamie's just asked whether it's running out.
let's just use this one. doesn't seem to want to come away there. So will you
wash my socks?
wash my socks? I wish we'd done that now.
What did you put under that? I can't even remember now.
We put love me forever.
Ah.
Okay.
There is no Gemini 2 currently.
Oh, do you know what? There we go. We can see behind. Because I was thinking you don't know which way round it goes. So that's the F forever, that way. There we go. So we're going to place that down there. That's a good thing. Yeah, make sure. So I didn't remember which way round it went, but I could see through the background. So we're just going to place this here, and then I'm going to put the arrow. Let's go just there, like so. Yeah.
I genuinely might get this, and I really love the idea of making a lovely card for Laura and writing "Will you?" and then putting underneath it.
So how would Laura feel about that?
I think she would think it was typical me.
Yes.
Yeah. She is also getting a very nice scrapbook page that Debbie made her, and I'd probably make her a nice.
Oh, I see that. Is that so? That's obviously for you to give to Laura.
Yeah. So I think she'd appreciate the funny side of it, and I'd get her something nice as well. If I said, "Will you?" I don't know. Wash my socks. She'd probably hit me, and then.
Could you make me a cup of tea in bed tomorrow, please?
That wouldn't be as funny though, would it?
There you go. So there's our card with our secret message, although it's not secret because you know what it is, but nice and simple, but just says exactly what it is. So it will eventually say, "Will you?" and then "Love me forever."
A lovely, lovely kit. I'll read some of your messages out in a second because there's tons of those coming in. Get this tonight, please, please, please. If you're thinking, oh, I really love the idea of this scratch kit, get it tonight and use that code Leanne10 because you're going to get another £1.60 off that platinum price. That's going to take you down to $14.40 for this. Or if you're in the US and you're platinum, another $2.16 coming off that price tag. So $19.44 is your price tonight. Nobody needs to pay the price on the screen. Use the code. That's the packaging you'll get it coming to. It's 113 elements in total. All of the stamps there. And as we said, you've got plenty there to be going on with. Even the fact that you've got the arrows there, which is nice, showing people where they need to scratch. You've got the scratch here. Then scratch here as well in the different fonts. Have we got one that says scratch me? Did we make that up?
Scratch here.
Scratch here, there it is, scratch here. But yeah, you've got all these different options in here. So date night, and then they can scratch or binge a TV series, a romantic walk, go out dancing, go bowling, play a board game. That'd be right up your street, Debbie, wouldn't it?
That would, absolutely.
Go out for ice cream, eat in, eat out, have a picnic. Just loads on there. You've got actually 32 stamps in total, and then you get all of those scratch stickers as well, which is great. So you get the silver, you get the gold, and then you get the rose gold. So you get the hearts and the circles and the rectangle shapes in there, and you're going to get 3 sheets of each in the silver gold and rose gold, and you get 9 stickers per sheet, giving you the HE1 stickers. And of course, you've got that pad as well. As I said, it's a lovely pad because there's some really beautiful designs on there that you can bring into other projects at other times of the year. The zigzags, the stripes there, the spots and the dots, not necessarily screaming Valentines, but then you do have some, really beautiful heart designs in there as well. Love that. That would work really nicely actually with the Love Hearts collection that we did the same week we launched this too. And then look at that, just some really beautiful hearts. Again, if you want to snip into those, you can do. It's 36 sheets. You are getting 6 designs, 6 sheets of each, and all of that for £16, £21.60 for your platinum. But use that code to get 10% off. A few quick comments because there's loads coming through. Thank you to Carol. He says, we have deer in our neighbourhood all the time. They eat out of my bird feeders. Seriously? Shadai says, Lord Ben, when I used to work day shift, I had to be on the street as early as 4:30. One morning I saw something in the bushes. It was these 2 bright ears. I thought it was a deer, but it was a red fox. Oh. Boy, did my parasympathetic system go into full gear. I don't understand what that sentence means. But yes, a red fox. Red fox. Is that an actual, what am I thinking of? Red fox. Oh, red panda, which is a fox type looking creature. Julie says, I'm going to Australia next week for a month. I'm not going to lie, I'm not looking forward to the wildlife. Anne says, Ben, coyotes can actually run much faster than roadrunners. Well, how come he never caught the roadrunner in the cartoon then? Well, he was always trying to like build like silly contraptions, wasn't he? But if he could if the coyote could run faster than a roadrunner, then surely he should have just run after him and catch him, shouldn't he? He should have just done that. I used to love it in that cartoon where he'd like run off the end of the cliff, wouldn't he? And you just see him going,
and then he'd realise.
I used to love Roadrunner. Mimi. Roadrunner and Coyote was my very favourite, says Jane. My mum would always sit and watch it with me. We would laugh so hard. Great memories. Oh, you love that. Roadrunner and Coyote and Bugs Bunny was my other favourite. My brothers would throw snakes at me. What? Joanne says, my brothers would throw snakes at me when we were picking up hay bales in the meadow.
Oh, my goodness.
One landed around my neck and I ran a mile home. Boy, were they in trouble with my mum when they came home with the tractor and trailer of bales. That's really mean.
Wow.
Isn't it?
That is.
Stephanie says, I don't like snakes or bullfrogs. I was traumatised by my brothers as a child. Seems to be like, a lot of people who don't like these particular creatures is because like mean siblings. And Carol says, I'm that way. I see a snake on TV, I leave the room. Books, I'm done with it. We have a reptile garden in our area. When we drive by on the highway, yes, I lift my feet and close my eyes. No joke.
Did you ever do anything mean to your sibling?
Does this look like the face of a guy who would be mean to his sister?
I think that's why my brother's scared of clowns.
What, did you dress up as a clown?
No.
You threw clowns at him?
I had a toy clown and I used to like hide it in his bed, so when he'd go to bed and pull his covers, the clown would be in his bed. And he was terrified of clowns. I thought it was really funny. Oh, you must have done something. You'll have to think about a story you've done.
I know you can't believe it. I was quite a good kid. That is also the point. I wasn't at home from the age of 9 because my mum and dad shipped me off to boarding school for 7 years. It wasn't because I was naughty. I don't know why they shipped me off. They've never really told me. I'll tell you what, just before I relive all of those traumatic years, let's have a short break here. Get the deals. Do not check out your basket without using that code. I demand you use that code. If you do check out your basket and don't use that code, I'll be very upset. Even more upset than I am now. Get to the checkouts. We'll come back in just a few moments' time. Here is another one of your craftimonials.
Hi everybody, this is Lynn Bledsoe. You asked me why I like or I love Crafter's Companion. Well, it's because I'm not a very crafter and Crafter's Companion makes me look better. It makes me look like a better crafter than I am because I'm not good at design. So I have the layout collection that helps me with design. I don't like to do the same thing over and over, so I have a template library that gives me lots of new ideas and card bases and things to try. I never know what to put on the inside of the card, so I have the compendiums that have all the sayings for cards, and I never know what color combinations to put together and with what, and so all their collections make it easy for me to know what to do. So that is why I love Crafter's Companion, because they make me look like a better crafter and give me ways to do things that I haven't tried before. Thanks, bye.
Come in, check my emails, then lay the straws out in the studio, set pack shots up, then I will get new polls, pick shows, solve any problems that need solving. We deal with other teams where we receive marketing suites, we receive boards. We pick samples to send to Hobby Maker, we pick samples to send to QVC. We will take the previous shows out of the studios, set the new shows up, We do floor manage occasionally, not all the time, making sure that the craft expert presenters have everything at hand that they need. Anything that they haven't got during shows, we will run about and get the products for them. Think on a morning when it's really quiet and get more done when there's nobody else in the building. Night owl. Morning. Coffee on a morning, tea the rest of the day. Savoury. Normally lunchtime. Craft along. Mobile phone. Christina's chicken wrap. White. You're my first, my last, my everything. Go home and make the tea.
Welcome back, everybody. Thank you, Sarah. She says, I've just placed my order for the mega storage bundle, the deluxe tote, and 3 sets of the ink pad storage trays. Got the extra 10% off. Yes. You can use a discount code on anything. So anything that we showed you earlier, yoink, do it. Good afternoon, everyone, says Jessica. I'm loving my wearable robe. I only have to pop outside when my order arrives, so inside staying warm. And Adrienne Baldassar says, if my husband gave me a card that said, would you wash my socks? He would be spending Valentine's Day alone. Lol. And Rachel says, I'd have sympathy, Ben, but I was a part boarder, so you get none. Lol. Lol. Part boarder, what does that mean? What's a part boarder? I don't know what that means. Did you go home at weekends then? You didn't go for like the full term. Oh dear. I did actually quite enjoy the boarding years, but just felt, it's like, why did Mum and Dad send me away and not my sister? I wasn't naughty. I was a really good kid. I was. Next deal.
Is it because you were quite smart? So
what it was.
They got the best.
I'll tell you what it was. I got a musical scholarship, that's what it was.
Ah.
So they wanted me to become like a musical whiz because I was having like piano lessons and violin lessons and singing lessons at the age of like 9. And my piano teacher had gone, oh, there's this school, Exeter Cathedral School, that are doing, it was like you had to pay to go there obviously, but they were saying like if you get a scholarship, you get like money off.
Oh, wow.
So I went for a scholarship, got the scholarship, and they sent me away hoping that I'd become some famous musician. And look at me now. But yeah, that's I think the thought behind it. But as I said, it was the school where I played in the same band as Chris Martin from Coldplay.
Yeah, it's amazing.
The Exeter Cathedral School Orchestra, 1989, I think it was.
And look what he went on to do.
And look what he went on to do. He went on. He went on to pursue my parents' dreams for me. So thank you, Chris, if you're watching. I know he's a platinum member, big fan of mine. Chris, thank you so much. Wonder why he's not returning my calls. Anyway, Love Heart Candy Box. This is brilliant, this deal, because we do have the showstopper option available for you as well, and it is absolutely unbelievable, this deal. So this was one of the kits that we launched recently. Allows you to be able to create those really cute Love Heart candy boxes because you've got the dies to be able to do that, and then you've got the template, that stencil in there as well to be able to create the construction of the box, and then you've got all these other elements as well to be able to decorate it up. If you just want to use the dies, as kind of 2D items on your cards and boxes, that way you can, but you've got the option there, of course, to be able to create that really cute candy box as well. Now, if you just want to buy this on its own, you can, but we've got the showstopper deal available, which was this. So you buy the brand new die set with that template. You also get your 8x8 stamping platform. Just to reiterate, it's the stamping platform itself. You don't get the base with this, but you've got the 8x8 stamping platform, and that is the deal, and where you basically end up stopping your spending. Then for free, we give you £62 or $73 worth of free stuff, and not just any old stuff, may I just tell you. You're going to get the absolutely stunning, vibrant metallics cardstock. I want to say this is like £32 on its own. It's certainly in that sort of bracket, £30, something like that. It's an expensive card pad. We'll go with 30. It's something like that. It might be 24, but it's certainly up there at that sort of price. $34.99, there you go, or $39.99. You're also going to get your shimmer sprays from the Cosmic collection, and you're also going to get the gilding flakes set from the Enchanted Oceans for free. That comes with your gilding flakes, your glue, you've got your dry stamp, and then your sponges in there as well. So all of that for free when you buy that new collection with the 8x8 stamping platform. That's the price, but you know what I'm going to say here, don't pay that price. If you use the code Leanne10, you'll get another £2.39, $3.03 off that price. It's multi-use, no exclusions, so fire away. Tonight is the night to pick up those deals. Maybe you were going to shop earlier and you thought, nah, I won't, I need a bit more of a discount. You've got it tonight, but do go fairly swiftly. Let's look at these, because these Love Heart candy boxes were very, very popular. And it's nice again, Debbie, isn't it? Because you can use them as is, but then I suppose, you know, you can use them just as normal dies as well.
Yeah, so I thought I'd start off with that. So I've got some cards here which just show how beautiful the elements that you've got inside this will work. So this one is with the heart cut in to create the aperture, and then all the little pieces creating the little hearts, creating that shaker pieces inside. Another great one here where you've got all the little envelopes, and then you've got that love cut into there. So lots of different ways to use them. I adore this hot air balloon. I think that's so cute.
Yeah.
And then you've got the clouds as well. So absolutely gorgeous design. And then one more there with the hearts and the I love you on there. But yes, the actual boxes themselves, I mean, how super cute are these?
Those birds are
they're
cute
just
as well.
amazing. So you can make them into just little boxes. They just attach in the middle there, which look amazing. Whatever cardstock you've got in your stash, you can literally just be making them like this. But what about putting a handle on them? Oh, we've got a couple
cute.
there. Got one with a ribbon. We've got one there just with a paper one. We've shown how to do the handle. Sorry, these aren't in stock anymore, but these little, they were amazing. Those
They were so
They
cute.
look like proper Love Heart sweets, don't they? Love this one as well. Look at that. So cute. So you could really go to town with all your makes for these, and using them in conjunction with other little pieces that you've got on the in your collections. So right, let's pop these to the side and let's show just how easy these are to put together. So we're going to make them from scratch just to show you how easy that is. So I've got a piece of cardstock, got my dies here, and you've got your stencil as well. So we're going to be cutting out one of the dies. Oh, got one missing there.
Is it there?
No, it's not there.
Oh.
No,
Do you
it
want
doesn't
my
matter.
packet?
It's all right. I don't think I've already got one cut out, so we're all good. But it looks like it's the baskets that's missing on that one. So we're going to use this, and we're also going to cut two of these out. So let's start first of all with drawing around these. I've just got some double-sided cardstock. You've got an amazing pack with your sort of reds and trying to think what other colours are in there. Reds, greys, and sort of creams, which are amazing. And all we're going to do is cut two of these out. So I've already got one. So we're just going to do another one. So it's just a case of drawing round, and don't worry about you can rub it out if you want to, or you can use your erasable pens. They are on the website, they are in stock. But I'm just going to do this, and then you've got this piece here, that's your little slit on that side. So I'm going to just cut that one out. So let's just trim that one. And I'm going to do it, so I'm cutting away that line anyway. And let's cut that one off, and then we will die cut in a second. And then we're just going to cut these strips. So these strips are what hold your box together.
Is there, again, minimum, maximum sort of GSM weight for these, or?
No, not really. I would say minimum. You don't want paper.
No.
You want them because these are actually the sides of your box. So you don't want to use a lightweight. I would say anything from maybe about a 230 up.
Okay.
So, and in fact, what is the paper weight? That's a 250.
Okay.
One of the pads that we've got on the show, which is perfect for that. And then we're just going to trim into those and just cut that last one. Let me cut that one down. Like so. I'm so slow with scissors.
Hey, doesn't matter as long as you get it done.
And then this one
Right.
here is your little slit. So you're going to
okay.
just cut into that one like so.
Ah,
And then
okay.
these are your score lines. So let's pop these ones to the side. And use these little pieces off cuts because you'll want to cut out all your hearts and things. So, and then I'm going to grab my scoreboard and we're going to put our score lines in. Scoring tool.
Jane's nightly joke, always love these. Hey Ben, did you know the first French fries were not cooked in France? They were cooked in Greece. Lol. Get it?
That's
Greece,
funny.
because it's good. Yeah. Thank you, Jane. Sarah says, very impressive, Ben. We all go on to do what we love. And we all love you for choosing CTV and Crafter's Companion. Well, Sarah, thank you. That's very kind of you to say.
Absolutely.
And Carol says, I was going to donate my old 8x8 stamping platform when I got the new model, but I'm glad I didn't. The new one is great for stencils and stamping on a single paper, but to batch make, I like the original better. Well, you've got the best of both worlds there, Carol, haven't you?
Absolutely. So you can see there you've got your perfect side.
Yep.
So that's that one. Then we're going to use our heart and we're going to cut 2 of these. So I'm just going to trim that one up here. Like so. Pop that to the side and let's do one of those at a time. So that one there, and then we're just going to pop that one through.
Adrian says that would be great to send into school with Valentine's goodies for the kiddos.
Yes.
Are kids still allowed to do that at school? Like, because I remember when Valentine's came around, we used to have a little post box, even at primary school, like a little post box that was popped up where you could pop a little Valentine's card
Oh, I've never done
to
that.
somebody. Oh, we used to be able to do that.
Oh, no, never
Yeah.
done that. Thing is, for that, that's a bit disappointing for all the people that Ben never got one. That's really disappointing, isn't it, to not get one and you see your friends or someone else get one? Because I would desperately want a Valentine's
Yeah.
card. And I don't want to feel desperate like that when I'm a child.
No.
So, no, maybe that's why they don't do it anymore.
Well, they did it in my primary school.
Does
and
anyone else do that?
Even worse for the fact that I never used to get any cards and then I'd get one sent from my mum. Just to rub
A
salt
lot
in
of
the
people
wounds.
do that. I've never done that. No, I've never done that. Let them learn the hard way. Right, once you've got that, you've then got these pieces. Now, these pieces are what are going to go here, like so, onto your end of your box. So that will create one of the sides, and then that one folds in. So what you want is you want 2 opposites. So what I've got here, let me see. Yep, so we've got this one here. So I've already got these 2. And what I mean by opposites is my slit is on this side,
yeah.
and then this slit is on that side. So when we put them together and they come in, these are going to go together like so. Okay, so for me, I felt like the best way to do it was to attach them to start with.
Oh, okay.
So if you attach them, then you know that they're
Yes.
already in place, so you're never going to put them in the wrong place.
That's a good idea.
So then when you come to putting on your hearts, all you're going to do is glue your first one into place and then your next one into place, and then that will all come together. So that's the 2 pieces done. So we're just going to place those there like so. We've got our 2 hearts. Now what I want to do is we're going to do another heart, and we're going to cut the I love you into it, because this is your cutting in dies. So we've got an I, there we go, I love you. So we're going to bring in, so I've already cut a heart and I've just done it in white, and we're going to just place these onto here like so. So what I'm going to do is try and get that fairly central. So we've got our I love, and then we'll pop the U just there, like so, a little bit, there we go. And then I am just going to take that down. That might need to go up a little bit more. Now I'm going to put, literally I like to put it on my hand just to take a little bit of the sticky off, and then I'm going to really gently place that over all 3.
Oh,
There we
that's
go.
kind of cute. So Jessica says, when my kids went through school, they would get a list of all the kids in the class, then the kids had to give a Valentine to everyone in that class.
Oh, no, I love that. I think that is a really nice thing to do, because then you're not leaving anybody
Anyone
out.
Mary
That's
says the same.
lovely.
They still do Valentine's cards at my grandson's. They're given a list of all the students, and if they bring cards, they have to bring one for every student. Very inclusive. I like that. Yeah, so
That
no
is
one's
so
left with like
cute.
nothing.
Yeah, there's nothing nice. Yeah, I mean, think of Ben.
Little mini Ben.
I never used to get Valentine's cards though either.
No, I never did.
No.
Ever.
And you pretend, I don't care what anyone says, you pretend that you're not bothered, but you are.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I think especially if you see everyone else has got one or two or
Yeah.
three.
Absolutely.
Especially if you had like a secret crush on someone in the class as well.
Yeah, that's very true, very true. Right, so you've got your I love you, we've got this one here, and we've got our 2 pieces. So what we're going to do is, let me grab a piece of card just to pop this onto. And then we're going to use our dotty tape pen to put our dots just over there. And then we can use our normal tape pen to just come round. Oh, doesn't want to let go there. Just to come round that edge. Just making sure we've got all of that. There we go. And then that will go onto the front of one of them. So I'm doing all this first, Ben, because it's easier to decorate before you put everything into place. And because we've got that lovely bright pink underneath, that now shows off that I love you on the top. And then turn that over and burnish that one down.
Jill B says, in the lower grades, we decorate a box that would sit on your desk. It was expected that you gave a Valentine to everyone in the class. That's why you bought a pack of 30 from the store.
Oh, that's nice.
And God's Blessing says, hi everyone, in our elementary school, every child have a Valentine's bag or box, and when you bring Valentine's cards in, you bring one for every child in the class. That warms my heart, that does.
Yeah, absolutely.
Very sweet.
Does, I didn't know you could buy Valentine's card in boxes of
Oh yeah,
that amount.
that's a really good point actually.
Yeah, like we do that for Christmas cards, but I've never seen like boxes like that. I suppose you could make your child a box of that amount and say you can give a Valentine's card, but you've got to give one to every single person in the class.
Imagine having to make 30 Valentine's cards.
Yeah, it would be a lot, wouldn't it?
But if you've got all the stuff like you're getting in the deals tonight, it would make things a whole lot easier.
Yes, absolutely.
I like the idea, whoever it was suggested it, of making multiples of these and handing these out. Would be lovely with some little treats inside, because there's enough room in the little boxes, right, to hold some some chocolates.
Oh, absolutely.
Some
yes. Maybe even some jewellery.
Jewellery?
Yeah, jewellery. Yeah. Yeah, I don't think there's enough room for some new socks if you've got smelly sock syndrome.
Did you say you do presents for Valentine's, you and Al, or not really?
Not really, no. And we're not, no. We normally do, yeah, definitely not this year. Al's already told me no presents. I do like getting silly little things. I like chocolates that have like love hearts on them and things like that. I think silly little things. I don't eat sweets and chocolates, so not for me, but Al does. But yeah, silly little things. I did buy him a teddy one year.
Aww.
I think you wonder what I was playing at. He's not like a teddy person. But I said everyone has to have at least one teddy, don't they, from their life?
I've still got my teddy from when I was born.
Oh, have you?
Bashful.
My son still got his, which was Simba.
Ah.
So he's still got Simba, and Simba's got no mane because when he was little, he tried to style his hair with a hairdryer and burnt his hair off.
Ah.
So yeah, but he's still got Simba.
Helen's just asked, can you repeat why you changed glue?
Repeat why I changed glue. Oh, because I was using the dotty tape pen over the intricate detail.
Yeah.
Because if I was to use my straight pen over the top of that, all the little glue residue would have come through. So I used my dotty tape pen, and then I used my normal tape pen to go round the edges. I could have just stuck with my dotty one, but it's the whole point of what the dotty one's for. It's just to go over your die cuts. And then I've changed again because I've used red liner tape on the sides. And not because our glue is not strong enough, but when you are putting something like this together, you want to be able to get into the insides to really massage it down. And that's hard to do with a box like this. So red liner tape is going to be your best friend with holding these boxes together.
Yeah.
Or tacky glue, actually. But with tacky glue, you have to wait a little while longer to hold it down. So, and because this is quite bendy, I want to make sure that it's going to be stuck. Right, the other thing I've done, so you've got all your other elements here. I'm just going to put these back so these don't get lost. I'm just going to clear them out. So we've got our love one there. You've also got clouds on here. You've got one missing here, but this one is your little hot air balloon. So I've done a little hot air balloon, and I've done some of the clouds and hearts. So let's just pop those on like so. Just don't want to make sure I'm not losing any. And then with the hot air balloon, all you're going to do is use your heart, so your heart one here. This bit becomes this bit here. It's got like a little basket, and then I've just tied it onto the bottle, stuck it onto the bottom and put a little heart on the middle, so it creates that hot air balloon. So we're going to decorate the back here. Going to just stick these into place, and then I've just got some balloons and some hearts as well. So let's just pop these on. And I'm sticking all these down before we put our actual design together. It's just easier to get it all done in one go.
Pamela says, we always had a Valentine's for our teachers as well. Debbie, the little packs of 30 cards were so cute, and they had little envelopes, or we made our little cards with glitter glue and crayons.
Oh, that's amazing. I love that.
And Shadai says, Ben, every year at work I've given some of my colleagues Valentine cards for their hubbies, and the ones who were not there on the shift heard about it, and it brought on feelings. So now I keep a list of who got, what are they like? It's such a fun set, this, isn't it, again? And I love the fact when you were showing the finished samples before, it works so nicely with all of the other collections that we brought before Christmas, and the first week when we came back as well. There's lots of kind of sort of cross play, isn't there, between all these collections? Yeah,
absolutely. I think we've bought sets out that are just brilliant to have a play together with. And it's, and sometimes you sort of think, well, actually, I don't need more than one set.
Yeah.
But it's really nice to mix and match, especially with hearts. It's not like these are going to be dated. It's not like these are going to go out of fashion.
No.
Hearts are going to be around till the day ends, isn't it? I mean, they're just beautiful. So we're going to just pop that there. So I have that little cloud coming down, and then we'll just pop some more in. Just going to use these foam pads just to give a little bit more depth.
Don't forget that code if you're just joining us. We're halfway through the show already. It's flying over this show. Launch party, all of the recent launches that we've brought you, that's what we're featuring. Right now it's the Love Heart Candy Box. We've got a code. So basically what happened was we had this code last week when it was Leanne's birthday, Leanne 10. And we basically, I don't know how we found out, but Leanne posted a message on her Facebook in between shows saying that the code is still live. So I thought I'd take the opportunity to spread Leanne's news, basically. Probably get told off in the morning, but I'll take a chance. I'm a rebel without a cause. I'll take a telling off for you guys. That's why I'm hashtag presentation lead, apparently.
Presentation lead?
Yeah, oh yeah.
You're the only presenter, aren't you?
Debbie. This is a gag
this has
been a gag that's been going on for years.
Oh, okay, sorry.
Yeah. Yeah.
I was very rude pointing that out. Sorry.
That is the gag. What was I saying now?
And actually, I'm surprised we've not heard more gags from you today, especially one-liners, Ben, because you know what today is.
Oh yeah, I did mention, didn't I, at the start of the...
It is National One-Liner Day.
That's one. Do you know what it is? I'm half saving them up because I've also seen that on Friday this week there's a big laughy sort of day, national day coming up, and we're thinking of maybe doing something with it for Friday Night Live.
Oh, so what's the day on Friday? What's that?
It's either national, international, or global. I can't remember which word they use, but it's one of those. Belly laugh day.
Oh, a belly laugh day.
Yeah, so I'm thinking of...
Oh, you need my dinosaur joke then? Because that is a belly laugh joke. Oh, yeah, we need your... Yeah. Was he pulling faces?
No, I wasn't pulling faces. You were about. I loved your dinosaur joke. It was really great, that joke. It was a lovely...
very funny.
Do you want to tell it again?
Yes, please. What do you call a dinosaur with no eyes?
I don't know, Debbie. What do you call a dinosaur with no eyes?
Chipinchosaurus. Why are you not belly laughing? It's such a funny joke. I think it's... Yeah, the audience laughed. Thank you, Jamie. Thank you.
Do you know, there was a joke I wanted to do on Friday. Actually, there's a joke the Duchess wanted to do on Friday, which she never got round to, which made me laugh. And I did it in Panto one year, and you probably won't laugh now, but I think it's funny. And the joke goes, last night I went out on the town, and I had 14 pints of yoghurt.
14 pints of yoghurt?
Yeah, I was absolutely mullered. Oh, good one, isn't it? Good one.
I like that. I think that's very good.
Yeah.
There we go. So, because we've already put that inside piece in, once you stick it together, look at that, you get the perfect box. And then all I've done, Ben, is I've made a little handle. So I've just done the pink card, a strip over some white card, and we're literally going to put this on just inside. So we're just going to make that inside like so. So I'm going to make sure, I'm going to pop some red liner tape down just to give that just some strength, and pop that across as well. Hang on, oh yeah, I do want it on the outside, that's the one. So we're just going to do that. There's nothing better than giggling and laughing, is there? It makes you feel good, it makes everybody happy.
It's good for the soul, isn't it?
Yeah, it's absolutely good for the soul.
And laughter is the best medicine, they say.
Yes, yes. Yeah. And it's so nice because we have so many people watching us, and I'm always reading comments saying that we've made their day, they've really cheered up, you know, we've turned a bad day into a better day, and that's just so nice. It's so nice that nobody has to feel alone.
And the amount of people as well who watch, and I've seen a lot of people saying craftimonials who watch just a lot of the time for the company. You know, they'll have us on in the background, they're not necessarily looking to buy. But just have us there because they know that if they say hello, we'll always say hello back and mention their comments and chat with them. So I think we're very popular with people just for the fact that, you know, we're there in their living room with them.
Yeah, absolutely, which is lovely.
Yeah. It's a one-of-a-kind channel, this. I've never worked anywhere like this before.
No, absolutely not.
And we've got that interactivity and that chat going. Yeah, it is. It's a brilliant place, and we love the fact that you love all of the fun and the interactivity, and you can ask your questions and send in your comments. Christine Howard Vince says, "Hello Ben, it's a hug day today." I know, that's a hug day. If I could give all you guys a hug, I would, but it doesn't really work through the screen, does it? I mean, I could come up and hug the camera, but that'd be a bit weird, probably.
I don't think it would be. I think you need to go up and give the camera a hug. I'd quite like to see that, Ben. We all need a laugh. Does he actually go? Oh, that's it. Give everyone a hug. I love that. That's so nice. I think we need to finish the show on a hug.
What?
It's a shame that it's not tomorrow because Debbie Robinson's in tomorrow.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
Yeah, she's not on air, but she is on. She's in the building filming.
Yeah.
There we go. There's our box finished. Look how cute that looks. So we've got it decorated on one side. We've got our hearts, our handle, and that I love you. How cute is that?
Super, super duper cute. And obviously you can pick up this kit on its own if you want, or you can go for that showstopper option as well. It might be worth going for the showstopper because you're going to get that extra 10% off. Remember, do not check out in the show without using that code. I shall be very cross if I hear you have. But you get, for free, your Enchanted Ocean gilding flakes. So you've got the gilding flake sponge, ink pad and glue in there, plus your sprays from the Cosmic collection. This is all free, by the way. And this unbelievable card pad. It is your Vibrant Metallics Luxury Mixed Card. Look at all of those beautiful designs that you're going to be getting in here. It's absolutely stunning. And as I said, it is 30 odd quid's worth. 34, 35 bucks, I think we said. And you're getting it for free within the bundle. And of course, you'll get everything which Debbie was showing you just there as far as like the dies and that template is concerned, to be able to make those absolutely brilliant little candy boxes as well. You get all of that free when you buy the set and then your 8x8 stamping platform as well. And that's the set there. Actually, Ben, just show the board. There it is. That's what you're going to get, all of those dies. And then that template there, which Debbie was using when she cut out to create the construction element of that box. So it's $23.98, or use that code, 10% off, another $2.39 will come off that, or another $3 off the price on screen if you're platinum. If you do just want the Love Heart candy box on its own, check the shop to show. That will be there for you. We're going to have a short break. Keep the comments coming through. Anything else you want to ask, anything else you want to know, anything else you want to see, fire those questions and comments through, and we'll come back with some more demos and inspo in about 4 minutes' time.
Crafters TV, my favourite part is the interaction we can have with the lovely presenters. You are all so down to earth and genuine people, always willing to share and help with your suggestions. As an unpaid carer, having had to give up my job, you provide me with many light moments in my day. Your products are great, made with great care and thought, and are second to none. Thank you.
I like to get up, chill, relax, get a cup of tea, then get myself sorted. And if I'm presenter, I'll write all my notes. If I'm the demonstrator, I'll get my prep out, have another look at it, make sure that everything is the way it needs to be. The show, do the show, then I'll grab something to eat. Then have another look at the sheets again, making sure the next show's all good to go. Then we do that show, tidy. I always like to make sure that the area is nice and tidy, either for myself the next day or whoever's in. Head home, I will quickly unpack what I need to unpack, and then I get on that sofa as quick as I can. As soon as we go live, I love that within our live shows, I always get the butterflies. As soon as we get that countdown in our ear that we're just going live, butterflies kick in, and within about 10-15 seconds, butterflies on, and we just enjoy the show. Early riser. Oh, shower in the morning. Tea. Oh, savoury breakfast. Masterclass. My mobile phone. Oh, anything with chicken. Currently, it is the weekend, Blinding Light, and it has been for about a couple of years, and I still love it. Apart from jumping in the car, chilling on the sofa, watching TV.
Hello everybody. In Craft World, my name's Holly Collie. I'd just like to tell everybody how much my mummy appreciates and loves Crafters TV. They've really helped during the last couple of years when it's been a bit of a rough time. I know I'm the best dog in the world, but Crafters TV is the best company in the world. Thank you very much everybody. Bye.
Cute, isn't she? He's seriously cute. Holly Collie. She can talk as well. Oh, that was nice. So nice, Ben, says Sarah. Hugs to you as well. Oh, thank you, guys. Sending virtual hugs, Ben, says Stephanie. Hugs to you both too. Debbie will come and give you a hug at the end of the show.
Yes.
What's your camera you'll have to hug? Is it camera? What camera is it? You've got one?
One.
Camera one. It's quite a long way away. Michelle says, thank you so much, needed. Ah, you all enjoyed the hug. Go on, Debbie, go on. Go on. She's going to do it.
I'm coming.
Nice big hug.
So, right, you ready?
Yeah.
Oh.
I love it. It's like a Debbie hug, that. Oh, a big squeeze.
Big squeeze, yes.
It's my mission each day to make at least one person smile, says Jane. And thank you for the hug, Ben. That's
so
what we try and do
nice.
here as well. Like, I feel like even if we can't tempt you with the offers, if we've made you smile or we've made you laugh, then I feel like we've done our job.
Well, I tell you what I found when we were on holiday and we were in Tenerife, there was a little gift shop in there. And you know, we were talking about the positive pigs last year.
Oh, yeah.
But there was positive all animals. There was positive frogs and literally sheep and cows and everything. And they all had a little affirmation and positivity. And I'd never seen them before.
Oh, yes. Somebody got Sheena a positive pig. Was it Johnny?
Ah.
Yeah.
But I've only heard of the positive pig, but these were positive, all the animals there was. It was a whole rack full of them, and I was like, oh, I've never seen them before. They were amazing.
Did you get one?
I didn't get one, no. We were in a bit of a rush, so we'd only literally popped in. We didn't want to miss our coach, and we were a minute late for the coach, but they didn't go without us. But we just literally stopped to get a magnet, because our thing is to get a magnet in every country that we've been into. So we hadn't got one for Tenerife, so we just popped in to get a magnet, and I was like, oh, look at these, and I was like, we've got to go.
Talking of that, Rachel says, I've seen a positive potato since.
Yeah, nice. I don't know whether I would want a potato, but I'll take it if someone wants to buy me a positive potato. It's all about the affirmation, isn't it?
Yeah, absolutely. You can have, positive potatoes, positive pigs, positive porcupines. Thank you for the hug, Debbie, says Jane. Yes, I saw all the positive animals, says Sarah, as well. They are so cute.
Yeah, they're amazing.
Hello again, Ben and Debbie, says Colleen. Thank you for the hug. And I'm really loving the Craftimonial, says Rhonda. I didn't do it earlier. I'll put up another link at the top of my Facebook page at the end of this show. So if you want to do one, we would love it. We've still got ones that we haven't yet shown, but they are in the works, don't worry. So if you sent one in, don't worry, yours will be shown. Just need to film it in landscape. So like that, obviously. Oh, there's Molly Collie. So not like that, like that. And then, whatever you want. Like some people have done 20 seconds and some people have done minute. I mean, don't go on for 10 minutes, obviously. I mean, you can if you want, but I mean, we'll have to edit that down. But yeah, whatever you want to say, we would love to hear from you. And we'll play it out on Crafters TV. Few quick deals here for you. Oh, and Hazel's got a positive potato and a positive penguin.
Oh, that's nice. You got two. You're lucky, Hazel. You must be in need of a big hug.
Aww. I want a positive potato.
Oh, I want a positive anything.
Yeah.
I'm going to get one. I'm going to send some to some people, I think, because I think they're, I think
How big are they,
really
like that?
nice thing to. Yeah, they're only small, like little, like this.
Ah.
Yeah, they're only small.
Well, I can't give you a positive potato, but I can give you a positive paper pad.
I think we need new stamp sets with positive images on, with affirmations. We need positive potatoes, positive pinks, positive penguins. We need a positive pea. I mean a pea set, like we're beginning with P, positivity peas.
Yes, you could have like the characters holding up a little sign, couldn't you?
Well, that's what they are, yes.
Yeah, that's what I mean, but in like stamp form, and then stamp whatever sentiment you wanted into it with loads of positive vibes, like you are awesome.
Amazing.
Yeah, you are spud-tastic, like the potato might say.
Yes.
Yeah.
You are the best potato peeler.
You are very appealing to me.
Oh, yes, like
yeah.
that. Yes, Leanne's in on Friday, so we need to tell her that.
Yes. Maybe you tell her, because she'll probably listen to you.
I'll tell
more than
Rachel tomorrow, because she's wanting ideas, yes. Yes, we want positivity stamps.
Debbie and Ben's positivity collection.
Yes. I don't think that will happen. They might have a positivity collection, but not
with Debbie and Ben, the two most positive people on CTV. That'd be cool, wouldn't it, if you had your own collection as well? I'd love a dad jokes collection.
Yeah.
I still
have
think
you not talked to anyone about that yet?
I mentioned it loads. I feel like no one takes me seriously. I don't know why.
It might be because there's a lot of jokes out there that they might be copyright, maybe.
No, I don't think you can, but like the old jokes, you know. Like the jokes in my book you could do. Like jokes.
And the dinosaur joke. Why'd you laugh? That's a really funny. Do you not think that's a funny joke?
I do think it's a funny joke. There's a funnier dinosaur joke, isn't there? Which I think you told, which is like a bit ruder.
It's a very rude dinosaur joke. We're not telling you the rude ones.
No, don't do the rude ones.
No.
But yeah. Everyone's laughing about your positive P now on the socials.
I mean, that is positive when you're busted and you've got to go.
Ooh, what's a positive P? Debbie. Can't take her anywhere, can you? Seriously. Anyway, positive paper pads right now. This, again, what an opportunity to pick this up.
You could have positive paper pad collection.
I said that a second ago.
Oh, did you?
Yes, that's how we led into the whole thing. Because I went, my gag was, anyway, I can't give you a positive potato, but I can give you a positive paper pad.
Oh, there you go. No, but I meant we could do a positive paper pad with all positivity written all over it. Like a graffiti paper pad to go with the positivity stamps.
Take this to your meeting tomorrow.
I will.
Is it like an ideas meeting?
Yes. Well, that and sort of what sort of show ideas we can have as well.
Oh, okay. Positivity, positive peace.
Positivity in a pad.
This is a very positive pad because it is all about Valentine. Well,
it's blooming lovely.
It is blooming lovely, and it's called Love Letter. You can see, particularly on this page here, Leanne always talks about like the intent for you to be able to cut these down into like 6x6 sheets. But what I love about this, and I think we've chatted about this before, yes, it is very Valentinesy, if that's a word, but I don't see any reason why you wouldn't potentially use a lot of these papers. I mean, Mother's Day?
Oh, Mother's Day.
It's not just love again,
Easter,
is it?
Yeah, absolutely. Christenings. There's so many. Birthdays, Easter. Yeah, just so many you could use this for. It's beautiful. That could be Christmas.
Yeah, absolutely. It really could, couldn't it? And the fact again is that if you want to use all the beautiful florals in here, you can. The reverse again is just that more sort of stripped down background design from the A side, printed onto the B side. But yes, whether you're using the whole of these for beautiful scrapbook pages, snipping in again, you've got so much possibilities, so much positive possibilities with this beautiful paper pad. And yet definitely not just for Valentine's. Again, lots of snippability if you want to snip into those hearts. And what's so lovely about this collection is that you have got all these beautiful designs in your 12x12 and then the 6x6 pad that you're going to get with it as well. I love that with like the old sort of like cracked wall design. Like there's a real beautiful vintage feel. So yes, you're going to get all these beautiful papers double-sided in your 6x6, but then the from the heart, sorry, 12x12, but then the from the heart 6x6 is all completely different. And as I said, when we first launched these, I mean, those are just literally cards ready to go almost, aren't they? In the simplest form.
I love this pad. I think you can just put that on the top. I mean, you can snip into them, you can add bits to them, but actually that is a card blank in its own right, isn't it?
And I said with this one particularly, just an idea that I had. I mean, you guys will have loads of ideas. I love the fact that you got the opportunity there to maybe get your touch of sparkle out and decorate that up potentially. I mean, Sheena used this. I can't remember which design she used, but she used this in like properly like Sheenerized one of these papers, just adding lots of different like mediums to it and stuff.
That's nice.
So you can kind of go whole hog on these. But as I said, if you just simply like tore that out of the pad, bit of matting and layering on the front of a card, add a sentiment and maybe a little bow. Yeah, it's a beautiful card, isn't it?
Absolutely, it's stunning. These papers are absolutely stunning. I think there's something that every crafter needs in their stash because they are usable all year round.
Yeah. And this one again, particularly, the fact that you've got like the heart central on most of those papers, I think offers you a lot of snippability, decoupage options as well, potentially. But it's a lovely, lovely set of pads that you're getting there. And listen, again, don't pay £16 for that. You can pay $14.40 if you use that code Leanne10. It is available for you tonight. There are no exclusions. It is multiple use. So please take advantage of that Leanne10 code. 16 quid or 23.20. Are we looking at some finished samples or yeah?
Would you like to look at some samples? Yes, let's see what you can do with that those paper pads, because there are some other bits and pieces for accessories, but I love the fact that you can decorate a full bag. And did you get our creator cards? I mean, how amazing are they? I love this, Ben, because this is one of those hearts, but it's got a shimmer on it's got a spray over the top, almost like our varnish, our clear varnish. So that looks absolutely stunning. But there's so much that you could be decorating with these. Oh, what's in here? Oh, so look at that, it's a little bracelet. bracelet in there. Look
What's
at
on the other
Oh
side?
my goodness, look.
Is it earrings?
Do you know what someone's done? Have you seen this? I've just realised what it is. It's all our little charms.
Made jewellery out of the charms.
Yes.
That's
How
such a cool
is
idea.
that? You've got a necklace, you've got earrings there, and you've got a charm. That is amazing. Who's done that? Look at this. Oh, that's incredible. It's actually a little charm bracelet with all our charms on it.
That's brilliant.
Wow.
Love.
Wow. That's amazing. Who's done that? Oh, can't read. Rachel Gillam. Of course, you're Rachel. That is incredible.
That someone would be me, she says.
Oh my goodness. Look at that.
She spent 3 days on it, she said.
That is incredible. That's just amazing. That's blown me away. I'm not normally lost for words. That has totally blown me away.
Rachel, go to the top of the class.
Yes, absolutely. That is brilliant. That's given me great ideas. I could do that for my granddaughters. They would love that. Yeah, so this one here, this is what Ben was talking about, taking the middle out of those hearts, putting it back in, but making it into a box. Absolutely incredible. And then one more card here. Look at that one as well. Absolutely stunning. I do love these papers. Beautiful.
And then, if you want to be able to recreate that projet that Radical Rachel did, you will need this next set, the Valentine's Day Embellishments 3-piece collection. Basically, with this set, you buy the pad and the embellishments and you get the die for free. Said die is this Happy Valentine's Day die. I mean, how useful is that? Lovely, lovely font on that, and you can use that across all of the collections that we brought to you over the course of the last weekend, indeed before Christmas. You also get within this your Valentine Shades Pearl Pad. This is beautiful, right? Because you've got your Valentine shades in here in that pearl design. If I give it a little bit of a wiggle, is that coming through? Yeah, you can see that, can't you? That pearl sheen. So you've got like your creams and your whites in there and then the reds. But as we get towards the front here, and this never shows up brilliantly, that beautiful red, as we get to the front here, you have, it's really hard. Hang on, there.
Oh, yeah, you can really see it there.
It's that like beautiful, like sparkly, like glitter. It's almost like a fairy's flown over the top of the card
it's gorgeous,
and like
isn't it?
pop some fairy dust down. That is beautiful, isn't it?
Yeah, it's amazing.
So you get 24 sheets. You're going to get 8 sheets of each of those within that set. You might want to multi-order. And alongside that, you get your little Valentine's charms in here. There are 25 designs, and you should get 2 of each. So if you do want to be able to recreate Rachel's project, obviously you can pop them onto like a charm bracelet. I said when we had the Halloween ones, I got a box for Daisy, and she was just around Halloween time, just wearing them on her earrings, just like attached into her earrings.
Absolutely.
So that obviously you can do as well with these, but as you can see, different styles of hearts on there. Love the fact that you've got, you know, like your traditional reds, and you've got reds and pinks. Love the rainbow heart that you've got, little love sentiments on there as well. So all of that is included in that embellishment set. And I think probably after seeing that project that Rachel put together, you're now thinking, I absolutely need to get that. But don't pay that price, remember. 10% off when you use the code Leanne10, so you'll get another nearly £3.20 off, nearly another, well, it will be another $4 coming off that price on screen. Leanne10, 10% off on this show. And it's multi-use, no exclusions, so fill those carts. Still going to get you free shipping as well, don't forget. When you spend 50, free gift when you spend 10, and double points on everything. You're going to have a bit of a play here, aren't you?
I certainly am, yeah. I thought let's make a box out of these and just show you how simple they are and do it from scratch, because I'm really enjoying just starting from scratch and going back to basics, so you all know exactly what we're doing. So a little bit of a craft along as well. Now I'm going to be using both pads in conjunction with each other because they match beautifully. So the first thing I want to do is we're just going to take a sheet of card from this pad, this absolutely stunning pad. I would definitely be multiple ordering these because it really is beautiful cardstock. So we're going to use that, and we know whichever page that we use is just going to look lovely with it. So I'm liking that one, so let's take that one out. So we're just going to take that. Now when you're making a box, Ben, it's a case of what you want to do to start with is decide what shape, what you want to put in your box and what card it is. So you sort of pick from there. But what I'm going to do is make it simple and use just my one piece of 12 by 12 cardstock. I'm going to bring in my scoreboard and we're literally going to make ourselves a 4 by 4 box with this one. So I'm going to look on here. Now on my scoreboard it says my box lid and my box base. This is going to be my box base. So I want to turn it round. I like to do it this way because I forget otherwise, because I always butt my card to the left hand side. So I always make sure I do this and know that my box base is on this side. So we're going to go down at 4 inches all the way round. So literally we're just stretching the fibres of that card, going around the corner. You don't have to press too hard. This is only a 230, I believe. 250.
250.
It's a 250. That's 5, so we're going to go down 4 again, and the next one to 4 inches. Now what that's left me is a 4 by 4 inch gap in the centre. So once I've done that, I want to then put a lid on my box. Now by putting a lid on my box, I don't want to make it the same size as my box. If you did, all you're going to do is turn this round, butt this up to your scoreboard, and then you would score on the lid side now, and you'd score at 4 inches, exactly the same. But what that would do, it would cover my entire box, and I don't want it to do that. I want to show this pretty paper at the bottom.
Yeah.
So you just decide how much you want to show. So let's say I want to do my box an inch. If you want to do it 2 inches, you just add 2 inches. If you want to do it more, then you do it 3 inches. But let's do 2 inches. So I know that I need 4 inches, then I need another 2, which is 6, and another 2, which is 8. So my cardstock now needs to be 8 by 8. So let's just bring my guillotine in and trim my cardstock down to 8 by 8. So pop that in there.
There's, whilst you're trimming, loads of love coming through. Lots of people love Rachel's project. Says, cannot wait to get these papers, says Pat. Lovely. My granddaughter would love the jewellery collection. Thank you, Rachel, says Stephanie. And if that decorative jewellery box can be done as a tutorial, I would love it. And I know I'm not alone, says Pat. Beautiful gift, Rachel, says Jessica Stricker. And Mary Williams says, where is the die for multiple candy hearts? Oh, it's out of stock at the minute. The Love Hearts one.
Ah, yes, it is. I know. It was supposed to be on the show. I even had a demo with it and it's sold out, I'm afraid. It is amazing. Such a good set.
Sorry, Mary.
Right, with this one, Ben, so we've cut it to 8 inches. Now, I know I still need to leave 4 inches in between, so I know now I need to come in at 2 inches on each side, not 4 inches anymore. And we're just going to go gently around here because obviously my lid is more paper than card, but it's a good quality card. And this one is 180 GSM. So on all sides, just coming round at that 2 inches. And this is how easy it is to make your box. So we're going to literally go over the top. Now, I do tell you this, make sure when you're folding your cardstock, instead of turning your smaller piece over, that will warp your card. Always go over on the bigger side, so you're stretching the bigger piece of card over the top. And that way it will stop your edges from crimpling or getting distorted or stretching at all.
Yeah.
So then we're going to do that way. So I'm still left with a 4-inch gap in between, 4 by 4. And then all we're going to do to make our box is we're going to come up with our scissors. Now I always like to cut up, take a little piece out and then cut into it. So it's just hard to see in these lights actually. Let's turn it this way, that's better. So we're just going to go around, and I also like to rotate my card, so it's just a case of cutting in, cutting a bit out. Now these pieces, you don't have to leave loads of room because all you're going to do is put more glue on it.
Okay.
So it doesn't need loads of extra, you don't need to leave that whole piece of card, which is why I cut it off, because not only does it then connect better, you're not then wasting your glue. So just coming in again on that last one, little triangle out, and then that one there. So that's all going to come in like so. Now, before we do that, let's get our box done. Now, there's 2 ways to do your box. If you wanted to, I might show you actually, Ben, because rather than just say it, you could make a box without having to do any cutting. Do you know that little sample I showed you earlier on? That's the sample that will that does a box like this.
Right.
So all I want to do is we want to do to the middle. There we go. That's pretty spot on. So we're going to do this like so. So I'm just sort of roughly seeing where it is, and I'm going down really lightly just to make sure I get that spot on with that midsection. And then we're going to do this one again. So again, just lining it up very lightly, so I can see that one's a little bit out, slightly to the right side, and that will get the middle. And then another one, our last one, and that's just going to, so this is almost what we call our exploding box. You'll find the template to this as well in the template library.
Yeah.
But the difference is with that, you're getting a different size.
Yes.
This one is just from your 12 by 12. So we're going to put all those score lines into place. So it's just a case of turning them all over and burnish them down. And that will give you a nice crisp edge. And this is why you need a scoreboard. So this is your box. Now, if you was making a box, you would do exactly what I've just done here. You could cut up here, put a triangle in and cut that away, and then you can glue those tabs together. But if you wanted a box where you didn't have to do that, this is the box that you make, because you just literally fold these edges in like so. So let me just burnish that one. And then we can do the same with this one. So we're going to do it the opposite way, and then just burnish that one down. Oh, it was a bit harsh on that one. And then on the same with this one. And then all you have to do with this, what's nice about an exploding box is the fact that when the recipient opens it, it just all falls open.
Yeah.
So whatever's on there just looks really cool. So that takes care of all of these. So that will then just all close like that. So that now create your box. And then when the lid's open, your box will just all come away and everything will be inside it.
Perfect.
So let's now put this lid together. And before we do, let's just use this die as well. I thought it'd be really nice just to use this die. So this is your Happy Valentine's die. It's a really lovely one. Oh, it means I've got to use a bit of card, and oh, it doesn't matter, does it? Where did I just put that pad? There it is. There it is. I only want a little bit.
Oh.
So, but I'm going to do it so it matches. So we're just going to cut a little bit out of here, because this is a really nice die, because it's actually, it's a nice size. You know, where sometimes you get little sentiments and they don't sort of do anything.
Yeah,
this
I know
one
what you mean.
really lends itself to such a beautiful die and pops out. So we're going to die cut that one like so. And then we're doing it the colour of the main box at the bottom, so then it will go on top of the box. And also, I've got some ribbon and I've got some of the gems, so we can add a little gem as well. So let's just take that one off. And there we go, look at that.
That's brilliant.
It's such a lovely die.
Yeah.
So just pop it on there so you can see it, look at that.
Yeah, perfect.
Beautiful, absolutely beautiful. You've got a stencil there if you wanted to use a stencil as well, so that would look really cool. So let's do our lid. So we're going to place that on the top. So let's pop that. I'm going to put it here because then we can place our ribbon around the box. So let's bring in my dotty tape pen, and we're just going to add the dots all over. So just be really careful, because obviously you've got a really intricate die cut here.
What is the tip there when you do that? Because I've found a couple of times I've crafted with you guys or whatever, and I've tried to do that, even with the dots, if it's that intricate, you can sometimes rip it. So you
you have to hold it. You have to know,
firm.
and you have to put it the way that it's flowing. It's no good me doing this S at the end and doing it the other way, and it's not even an S. Oh, it's Valentine's, yes. It's a V actually, not an S. So I want to go where and hold the ends if you're not going in the same direction.
Right.
So that's the trick really. So there we go. That's got all our Happy Valentines. So, and the only other way to do it is you could put some glue onto your glass mat and just dab it into the glue.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Yeah, and we've probably got some sticker sheets on the web, so you could absolutely use those as well. So I can manoeuvre this about to where we want it, like so. There we go. And now I like to dab it down and don't rub it, because that will pick up any little bits that haven't caught. Then turn it over and really burnish it down. And then that way, there we go. So that's completely stuck. I mean, doesn't that look nice on there?
So nice.
So beautiful. So all we're going to do now is use our tape pen to just put some glue down those tabs. And this is what I was saying. Now I haven't got much of a tab, so you're not going to be wasting more of your glue than you need. I'm just going around on all sides. Last one. Just making sure I've filled that. And then when you come to tucking this in, what you want to make sure is not worry about this side so much. You want to make sure this side is tucked in, because then it will give you that perfect crisp edge along the top every single time. And then we're just going to massage that in, because if you heat that up, because it's our glue pen, the more you heat up, the stickier it becomes. And then it won't come apart. And then we can literally just make sure that that is on that side, and then all this way. And again, I'm just giving it a good rub, because the more you rub that down, the less likely it is to come apart.
Yeah.
And then our last one onto there. And then what I would do, just to make sure, is just go in with your score tool and burnish each one of those sides down.
It's that belt and braces approach, isn't it, really? Just making sure that everything's stuck
absolutely.
perfectly.
And also, because we're asking it to hold a box together, this isn't a box that's already made. Now, if you cut your sides away, and I'll show you what I mean. So let's do this one first. So popping that on, like so. I'm asking that to hold my whole box together. So look at that, see, it's holding the box. And that will hold because we've made sure that those ends are tight.
Yeah.
But if you wanted it to be not as snug, because that is snug because the box is almost wanting to expand, you then just make the box like you did the lid.
Right.
And you just cut the sides away. And then all we're going to do, let's grab one of those amazing charms, because these, there's
Which one though, Debbie? There's so many.
I mean, there is so many, aren't there? I mean, look at that one. That's so pretty. In fact, I think I might use that one. But I've got enough. It's
that red one with the pink heart in the centre would work as well, actually.
Oh yes, that one's nice as well, isn't it? Yeah, let's use that one. Let's use that one.
Yay, I picked something that somebody used.
Why don't you normally?
Well, no, Sarah's, I'm sure she does it on purpose. She'll go, oh, what do you think, Ben? And she'll give me an option, and I choose, and she always picks the one that I haven't chosen. I'm sure she does it on purpose.
That's funny. You know, you were right. I didn't see that pink in the middle, and it works beautifully.
Yeah.
So let's pop that on there, and then I'm just going to make a bow around that to put onto the front of our card. So.
Super pretty. I love all of these ideas for Valentine's. What did we say? It's 24 days away. 3 weeks on Friday.
That's crazy. It's nice Valentine's Day.
It's the first sort of thing in a year to look forward to, I always think, because January's always a bit of a dull month, isn't
Well,
it?
it made me laugh because after Christmas I read somewhere saying, right, where's the Easter eggs?
Yeah.
And that is so true, isn't it? It's Easter and Easter eggs and Valentine's Day.
Yeah.
There we go. So we've got our little embellishment for our, oh, look how nice that box is.
Perfect.
So all we're going to do, let's put a little, in fact, I'm going to put some foam pads just on the back of that to hold that down.
I actually bought some mini eggs, I had to say, the other day. I popped up to our local shop and just, I think I got a pint of milk, whatever it was, and they've got the mini eggs there by the counter. They know, don't they?
Easter's late this year, isn't it? I think it's, isn't it, end of April?
End of April, yeah. Mother's Day's late because it's March the 30th.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Ah, there we go. There's our little box with our embellishment on the top there, which just sits beautifully. And then you've got that amazing box. There we go.
Helen's just asking, and by the way, beautiful, beautiful project. Would the glue pens work for that sentiment die? Could you do that or not really?
Oh, yes. You know what? That's so funny you should say that, because it's not something I ever think to use to glue down. And actually, it would be perfect for that. Yeah.
Paper pads are lovely, says Sarah. I used mine the other day for a project. They're so beautiful. And M's books are everywhere says, oh, I've missed all the fun chatting and all the craft inspiration. I placed my order for a couple of bundles and a bit more, and I used the discount code too. What a deal. Boom. Sarah says, I love that box. And Carol D says, I love all of the charm sets. I hope we get more in future collections like the myths and legends. I feel like it's something that we did, didn't we, for like a period of time, and we seem to do a lot of those charms within lots of different collections. So never say never. And Stephanie Theodore says, what a beautiful box. Yeah, if you want that collection, the Valentine's Day Embellishments 3-piece showstopper, details on your screen there. So remember, it is that card pad where you get those 4 different shades of Valentine shades. It's all of your 50 charms, so you get 25, 2 of each. Within your little box just here. And then the showstopper element of this, I suppose, is the fact that you are going to receive that Happy Valentine's Day die that Debbie used. That's not easy to say. Happy Valentine's Day die that Debbie used. You're going to get that for free within the bundle. So it's $31.98 or $39.92. But you know the drill, right, folks? Don't check out unless you're using that code, Leanne10. I insist you do it. It's multi-use, no exclusions. Do not be paying that price. Whatever you do, use the code. $50 free shipping still applies. Remember, if you fill up your cart over 50, free gift and double points. Let's give you time to check out, and then we'll come back and kind of recap on some products, and then we'll be done for your Tuesday. It's flown over today, but get to the checkout. We'll give you time to do that, and here is another one of your fantastic craftimonials.
Hi everyone, challenge accepted. Checking in to let everybody know what Crafter's Companion means to me. And I thought I'd take a page out of Ben's book and do a parody of his parody. Apologies in advance for the lack of a singing voice. There once was a lass who was very crafty, and she tuned every day into CTV. Learning was fun, how could this be? Oh, crafty lass, craft along. Soon may the crafty lass come to fill her basket with showstopper fun. Each day when her chatting was done, she might do a craft along. She set her alarm for 4 a.m. to check out the new daily bargain. Monday through Friday she'll do it again. Oh, crafty lass, craft along. Soon may the crafty lass come to fill her basket with showstopper fun. Each day when her chatting was done, she might do a craft along. Sarah, Ben, and the double Debbies, Leanne, Sheena, and the Hottie Scotty. You'll find them all on CTV. Oh, crafty lass, craft along. Soon may the crafty lass come to fill her basket with showstopper fun. Each day when her chatting was done, she might do a craft along. When I tell you the tale of CTV, it's guaranteed fun for you and me. Programs for everyone to see. Oh, crafty lass, craft along. Soon may the crafty lass come to fill her basket with showstopper fun. Each day when her chatting was done, she might do a craft along. I love you, CTV. Thank you.
Day to day looks like on a normal day when I'm working from home. Get up, breakfast, quick phone call with my daughter, and then I'm up in the craft room and I spend all my time in the craft room. If it's spending a day with the grandkids, that's my best part of the day, just spending time with family and those gorgeous little grandkids of mine. The best part of the day when I'm at work is when I go on air, because I absolutely love it. Both. I prefer a shower in the morning. I feel fresher. I feel that I can tackle my day. However, depending on how that day's been, I also would have a double shower, so I'd have one in the morning and one at night too. Absolutely, 100% coffee. Coffee. And flavoured coffee is my favourite at the moment. Dare I say it, a full English breakfast, the full works, the beans, the tomatoes, the bacon, the sausage, and everything else that goes with a traditional English breakfast. Craft along every day of the week. I absolutely love going through the stages from the start of a project to the end of a project. So craft along is definitely my favourite choice. I can't leave without lipstick. It's a given thing. I once didn't have a lipstick and that helped me out that day. Kick off the shoes, sit down for a couple of minutes, just gather my thoughts and then grab my tea.
Welcome back. We've got 10 minutes left on the show, just so that I've made it clear so that everybody knows again today, if you have just joined us, free gift. We're still doing a £10, $10 free gift. It is the Colour Your World Floral Rainbow credit card die. I think that's one of the nicest credit card dies we've ever done. I absolutely love it. It's all about the beautiful florals. It's 5x7 in size. That's your 10 free gift. We're also giving you double points on everything as well. And remember, even if you're higher up the other end of the scale and you're multi-times platinum, the more points you get, you can go higher now from platinum to platinum plus to platinum life. So you can collect those points if you can. We are also giving you free shipping as well when you spend 50. We are not tagging you though again, so it must be 50 in one cart basket. Get everything you want in there, because if you come back later on tonight and spend another 10 bucks, say, it won't work like it did last week. So it's 50 per cart for the free shipping. And use code Leanne10. It's back. It's been left on. I saw it on Leanne's page earlier, so I'm just letting you guys know. Leanne10 for 10% off. Michelle says, how long will that code work for? I think it's just for this evening. I'm not 100% sure. I wouldn't wait around. If you see something that you like, use a code tonight. Don't wait, is all I will say. Stephanie just says, I'm reorganising my dies, embossing folders and so on. I just found an embossing folder, pretty sure, considered 2D. It's purple and all different hearts. I'm grouping my Heart/Valentine's Day items together. I love the fact that you're sorting on the day that we brought you loads of organisation, and also on the day where we brought you the return of the Valentine's Scratch Reveal collection. No showstopper here, that's sold out, but I can bring you the new element still from this kit. It's 113 pieces because you get all of the Scratch Reveal stickers within that. So you're getting 3 sheets of Scratch Reveal stickers in the gold, in the silver, in the gold and in the rose gold, 81 of those stickers in total, and then you're also going to get 32 stamps with all sorts of different messages. Of course, you cover up with your Scratch Reveal stickers. You can, of course, pop your own messages under those stickers, and then you're also going to get your beautiful paper pad as well, single-sided. It's lovely, this, as I say, because you can use a lot of the designs in here for non-sort of Valentine's lovey-dovey cards, but then you do have all of the hearts in there that you would expect as well. It is 36 sheets in this pad, single-sided, 6 designs, 6 sheets of each. Everything I showed you there is £16 or £21.60, but it's not, because you're going to use that code 10, Leanne10, to get another £1.60 or $2.16 off the price on the screen. We have about 8 or 9 minutes left. Debbie, is there anything you can show us in that time?
Absolutely. I was thinking I was going to do a demo of how to do a date night box. But I thought, let's use the box that we've just made, and I'll just show you how simple it is. Now, I've just cut out some hearts, and you'll have some nesting die hearts, so just use those. And I'm just literally putting them all here, because it doesn't mean just because you have just one heart, you have to stamp one at a time. So actually I'm doing a few. So I'm putting them all onto my stamping platform, and knowing that I can stamp them all together. And then what I've done is, with my hearts that I've cut out, I've just backed them with one of the papers, cut the papers out and stuck them on the back. So I thought it was a really nice way to do like a date night box, and then have all these different ones that they could scratch. So I'm going to do binge a TV series.
Okay.
So we can pop that on there. Let's do a romantic walk. So we'll pop that one on. And then we'll do play a board game. That is definitely, I feel like they've really sort of
channeled you.
Yes. I think they're all the things that I would love to do.
What constitutes a romantic walk though? Like skipping along hand in hand, or?
Not the walk me and Al had that time where I got stuck in the mud. That was not... yeah, that was not good. I'm going to put eat in, and let's have movie night as well.
Movie night and eat in, I think, would be my idea of a nice night.
Yeah, absolutely.
Eat in, couple of
Or
beers.
binge watch. I do love to binge watch a TV series,
Yeah.
especially like a drama, like a 4-part drama,
Ooh, yeah.
something like that. So, yeah, they're always quite good. Right, so we can pick all those up in one go, and then I'm just going to stamp them all, which is good. So I'm just going in with a black ink pad, just making sure we've tapped all of those down, and I'm not worried if they don't stamp first time because we've got our stamping platform. Just go to each one to stamp them down, and that will give me, and just that one there, I'm going to just stamp that one again. So just the binge a TV series. Oh, I've done the board game, not binge the TV series. That's that one. And let's just pop that in. And I don't have to worry that it's going to not stamp in exactly the same place because it's absolutely perfect every time. So once we've got those, and you can see I've done them all different. So if I turn them over as I do them, you can see I've just backed them with different cards from the papers that we had earlier. And then all we're going to do with these, Ben, is we're going to use our stickers to go over the top. So let's use a few different ones. We can use our rose gold, we can use, well, and actually I think we might get away with the hearts, yes. So let's have one over the top there. We'll have another one over here. Romantic. Yeah, I don't know what a romantic, well, I suppose down by the river.
Oh, yeah.
You could take a picnic.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I kind of get that. Maybe stopping to read some poetry under a tree or something.
Oh, yeah, I like that idea. I think that's lovely.
D-Rob would be getting a piggyback along the beach. That would be her romantic walk.
Yeah, that's what she needs to.
All I picture in my mind is like an autumnal walk through the park, hand in hand, like kicking through the leaves.
Oh, that's nice.
Maybe, you know, stopping for a hot chocolate or something.
Oh, I was thinking going to the pub.
Or going to the pub. Yeah, why not?
Absolutely. And then one more. So you've got all those sealed in.
I feel like you would have to skip on a romantic walk, and I don't know why.
Skip on a romantic walk. So there we go. And then I've got a few more here which we've done. I've already done those ones. So then we can put all of those into our box. So they can just go in our box, ready to reveal. So there we go.
I love that. Absolutely perfect. Just shy of 13,000 points, says Sarah. Need those double points so I can get to Platinum Plus. And Rosalind says, hello all, just getting in to catch the tail end of the show. We'll go back and watch from the beginning afterwards. And also, Sarah says, romantic walks on the beach were always my favourite when living in Florida. I just wonder what, we need to touch on this a bit more. What constitutes like a romantic walk? Hand in hand.
Yeah, just hand in hand, chatting through the forest.
Yeah.
That would be nice, especially when the sunlight's just shining through, through the trees. That's romantic, isn't it?
Yeah.
You're not looking so convinced.
No, I'm just thinking because obviously, I'm worried that I've never done a romantic walk with Laura, but I'm sure I must have at some point. You know. Maybe if we walk Molly together holding hands.
Oh, dog walking, holding hands, yes. But maybe a romantic walk is for someone who's been in a new relationship. Maybe that would feel more romantic.
Yeah. It's just spending time together, isn't it, and appreciating each other's company. Well, thank you, everybody, for a fantastic show. We have thoroughly enjoyed being with you once again this evening. If you want the Valentine's Scratch Reveal two-piece complete collection, details are on your screen there. £16 is your platinum price, $21.60 if you are shopping in the US and you're a platinum member. But don't forget, we've also got that code for you as well. Debbie and I are back tomorrow. Sorry, I'm just hearing Nicola talk there, but it's gone very quiet in my ear. Oh, sorry. I was just about to wrap up the show, and then Nicola's just got on my ear. Get your pen trays out! Like that. That's exactly how she sounded. Just to just to wrap up the day, you can use your code on these as well, if you want to. Pen trays. These were very busier. These were very busy earlier on. The universal black pen trays. Basically, within this deal, you get 6 trays. You get 12 pens per tray, which gives you 72 pens that you can store in here. And as I showed you earlier on, you can pop in your classiques, illustrators, tri-blend brush pens, tricolour aquas, you name it, you can pop it in there. And you can stack straight up like I've done here, or as you can see on the box there as well, you can go like stadium-y, and then you can also stack them, or not stack them, just like put them across your craft desk. So whatever kind of room that you've got, you have got the ability to pop all of your pens in there. You get 6 trays for £9.60 or £12. But of course, if you use that Valentine code, there's another 96 pence or £1.20 coming off that price on the screen. Great way to get organised. And of course, if you multi-order these, you can obviously stack as high as you can go, or you can just get them all along your craft desk. It's entirely up to you. But a great way to get your pens organised and stored in the correct manner, as you can do with your ink pad storage trays as well, which have been popular.
Yeah, and exactly the same how they work, apart from they store your ink pads. So the great thing about them is they are all just singular. So you get 6 in total, so it's going to be able to store your ink pads. Each one of them comes with an ink pad divider that you can also put, you've got a little ridge along here. So when you put your square ink pads or your circular ones in, or smaller ink pads, they're going to wedge against that little marker and not go right in. So it's absolutely brilliant when they're universal. It means that they can stack side by side. So as Ben said, literally they slot into each other at the sides, slot those in, and you can like each one at the bottom, and then you can slot them in and they'll all stay really rigid together. And you can also then use the dividers to slightly staircase them, which means that they'll have their, haven't got it in, have I? Oh, it's gone in the right way. Let me just move that back. There we go, like that. So you've got that ridge, and then you can have all of them staggered, which just makes them more easy accessible as well. So great price today to get them for £12.08 is absolutely amazing if you're platinum price. So a really good one to stock up on today.
Thanks everybody for all the comments. Thank you also to Pat, who says, I've just realised I'm now Platinum Plus. Get in, Pat. That's brilliant. What a way to end the show. Fantastic day. Use the code through the evening as well. I know a lot of you, obviously, wherever you are, you're still sort of morning time, aren't you? So check out the website, recap on all the deals that we brought you, shop the show, shop the day, are going to be your friends there. And of course, check out all of the great deals. We've got Lucky Dips, some newer selections of Lucky Dips on the website as well, so you can use the code there too. And of course, make sure you're back with us tomorrow. Tomorrow's going to be a fun day actually. It's Debbie and me again. We've also got Wake Up Call, Colour Me Happy is your middle show, and then tomorrow night we are back with Beautiful Beginnings, once again giving you the opportunity to ask all of those questions that you've always wanted to ask as we return to Essentials Corner. So Debbie, thanks so much. We'll do it again tomorrow, shall we?
We certainly will. Thank you for a lovely day. It's been amazing. I'll see you tomorrow.
Thanks everybody. Thank you to all the team. Thank you to all of our social superstars, all of the crew here, and most of all, thank you to you guys. Let's do it again tomorrow. Until then, happy Tuesday. Bye for now.